Essentially, I'm trying to explain one big thing because it's all one big thing. This pattern happens over and over and over throughout all lifetimes. And it's happening right here because time is letting us see it. Now let's realize that back during the first centuries, there was the Romans and Caesar and all these kind of people who we have been led to think we're like these great people, heroes, right? Heroes. I mean, people celebrated Caesar for such a long time. Caesar, like this great thing. But if you know the truth, all he did is killed and maimed and harmed people in order to advance his political agenda and become a ruler. That's it. He didn't do anything. In fact, the battles that he waged were always claimed to be preemptive so that they would prevent anything happen to them. So they would go attack to make sure no strikes were launched on them. Now, doesn't that sound super duper duper familiar? Do you know that this pattern has happened over and over? And people don't want to admit this, but behind the government, there's a higher religious hierarchy, and there's a higher formed silent group that really doesn't have a name. It's nothing good. They're the people keeping you under control. You don't want to admit this, but you know there's something going on. Well, I can tell you this pattern has played out so many times, and the reason is when you look at any of the books, think of all the wars that that are waged. Think about this that they say is done. Think about this that they've foretold. Oh, the coming of the plague, the coming of this, the coming of the whatever's foretold. You don't think that this is storylined and played out, and it's led to happen by people who are really trying to make sure people believe their religious background. I mean, I'm not making this up. I know it. What's messed up is people are making up their own stories so that they don't have to face the truth. And how am I supposed to just let them do that? I am, but I'm also giving them the truth and saying, I can't let you do that. Because as a human being, as an individual, I can't let them do that to themselves. But as the higher spiritual being that I truly am, that knows that I'm not only my body is what I'm using. I'm not my body at all, but I'm using it. And I know that people are referring to me as that. But I know my higher being is totally fine if they don't listen to what I'm saying. But I myself, as an individual, am being affected by their choice not to take the truth into consideration. I will be harmed by these people. And that is not okay if anyone wants to really do the right thing. That's what I'm talking about, doing the real right thing. There really is a such thing. If you think punishing somebody or allowing somebody to be taken away, killed, harmed, locked up in a box, anything like that, because other people wrote on papers, said these rules, and are following their own agendas. If you think that's fair, and if you are okay with that, and you aren't going to stand up for that because you're too busy stuffing your face with fucking garbage and watching garbage while the world is being ruled by fucking sinister people, and you're okay with that because your kids are going to be affected from it, the future is going to be affected from it, and believe it or not, you will come back to suffer for what you've done or ignored over and over and over until you take the advice from somebody like me who knows what the hell they're talking about. That's as simple as I can put it for you, as lovingly as I can put it for you. Till next time, peace.